Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Utes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Just trying to get rid of it. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen. And that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the Utah offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Utah. Just ran away from the defense. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're going to throw it on third and very long, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is brought down. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Using his legs, it's Connors.
Chris, you know, his spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. And the Utes will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away, and that's now going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Caught quickly. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Bringing it back, it's Terry. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Utes offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the single back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
Running it back, it's Terry. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a receiver wide open here. And that picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter.
To begin the play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll try and run it with the fullback. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
Well, that is a great way to make your way to the sidelines as a running back. The number one thing you have to be able to do is protect the ball. You cannot put it on the ground and cost your team a possession.
On the run, it's Brown. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Moffitt. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The shotgun handoff here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
We talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Utes will line up to punt it away. With the return, it's Moffitt. And the returner will be brought down. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Bringing pressure. Finds an open target on the left side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Noles will have to kick it away. That's already his 5th punt of the game. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On the run, it's Connors. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll feed the back again. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looks like he's going to run it. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The sure hands. It's Moffitt. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Looking for some space. It's Connors.
Boy, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see what they can do here. There's time to run a few plays, perhaps get into field goal range. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes the flea flicker. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They'll try the right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. The returner is brought down. Makes a start on the next drive.
And the Utah offense will take over.
Before they head to the locker room. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Utes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good job with the offensive line giving this quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And now the handoff. Makes a nice move there. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Seminoles will line up to boot it away. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner will be brought down. And the Utes offense takes the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching in your head. You had him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. A quick throw out left, complete. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The Noles will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Trying to create here on the move. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Utes. They go in front here in the second half. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's good for a first down near the 40.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They call the counter run here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the mark.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Utah 14, Florida State 7.
Here we go. first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he'll be brought down.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
O-line formation for the defense. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff. It's Connors. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. The Utes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And this one is right through. And they've regained the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down.
Third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? If they're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll ride the back again here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice first down run here by this running back. These are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence in where that defense.
Touchdown, Florida State. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. QB decides to keep it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that
he's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown. Knowles. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference.